something, he will accept. That is the nature of a Brahmana. Similarly, Kshatriya. Kshatriya also is supposed to impartially protect people. Kshatriya by default is a ruler, a manager, and his job is to protect citizens, whether the citizens are human beings or animals. He gives equal protection to everyone. Just like Parikshit Maharaj picked up a sword to punish Kali. As soon as Parikshit Maharaj saw that Kali is tormenting this innocent cow and bull, he immediately picked up his sword to kill Kali, because he wanted to protect even a cow and a bull in his kingdom. So that is the nature of a Kshatriya. So Kshatriyas are resourceful, they're righteous, they always keep themselves under the guidance of Brahmanas, and they protect without any reservations. So now, uh, and similarly, Vaishyas have their own qualities, Shudras have their own qualities. So one has to follow the mm, rules and regulations or prescriptions and protocols of one's particular varna, uh, and ashram, of course, brahmachari, vanaprastha, grihastha, sannyasi. Brahmacharis are supposed to study. Swadhyaya um, is their default uh, activity. Mm. Swadhyaya. Uh, Brahmachari basically means student life. Mm. There is there is only learning. There is no earning. There is only learning in their system. So they need to learn. Mm. And Grihasthas, they are married, they have to take care of their homes, they have to take care of the other three ashrams. So they have their responsibilities. Like the different varnas and different ashrams, members of different varnas and ashrams have their own responsibilities, their own duties, and one has to sincerely follow them. Now, the next point is that what is the purpose of following all this prescribed rules and regulations of different ashramas and different varnas? What's the logic behind them? The answer is samsiddhir haritoshanam अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रमविभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम् स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य, you follow your varna dharma or ashrama dharma mainly to satisfy the Supreme Lord. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. If that mentality, if that attitude of pleasing the Supreme Lord is not there, then Shrama eva hi kevalam. So all our following of Varna Dharma, Ashrama Dharma, or Dana Dharma, or Raja Dharma, or whatever dharmas you're following, ultimately it should culminate in following the Paro Dharma. Without worshipping the Lord, without making a sincere attempt to please the Lord, uh, all our attempts are useless. Dharmasvanuஷ்ఠितः पुंसां विश्वक्सेन कथासु यः न उत्पादयेत् यदि रतिं श्रम एव हि केवलम्. Right in the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam it is mentioned. Dharmah svanuஷ்ఠितः पुंसां Vishwakshena kathasuyaha. So you may follow your social duties or occupational duties, varna dharma and ashrama dharma. Swanishtitaha means you may be very uh, pakka in following your varna dharma and ashrama dharma, but na utpadayed idiratim. If that is not invoking within you a taste, an eagerness to hear the katha of the Lord, Vishwakshena kathasuyaha na utpadayed idiritam. If your following of the prescribed rules and regulations of your varanas and ashramas is not inducing a taste in Harikatha in us, then it is Shrama eva hi kevalam. It's only a Shrama, a useless labor. So we are not supposed to do useless labor. As Lord Brahma says, that ज्ञाने प्रयासमुदपास्य नमन्त एव जीवन्ति सन्मुखरितां भवदीयवार्ताः स्थाने स्थिताः श्रुतिगतां तन्नुवान् मनोभिर् ये प्रायसो जितजितोऽप्यसितैस्त्रिलोक्याम्. So Brahma is saying, Jnane prayasa udapasya namanta eva. You give up your prayasa or your endeavor to cultivate knowledge, speculative knowledge, empiric philosophical knowledge. Jnane prayasa mudapasya namanta eva, offer obeisances. To whom? Jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadiya vartaha. Offer obeisances to those people, those great devotees uh, who dedicate themselves to the Lord. Bhavadiya vartam. And they speak about you. O Lord, there are so many devotees who are speaking Harikatha, and we just have to surrender to them and listen from them and learn about you and perform bhakti. Sthane sthitaha. You may be following your sthana, your position in the social society, which is like your varna, your ashram. You must stick to your varna duties and ashram duties. But sthane sthitaha, but shruti gatam. You dedicate yourself to the instructions that you have received through oral reception. Right? Srutigatam tanuvan manobher. Tanu means body, vak means words, mana means mind. So dedicate your body, mind, and words to follow the instructions of the scriptures. Follow the teachings of acharyas, teachings of great souls. Uh, and you may follow your Varna Dharma and Ashram Dharma, no problem. But if one is sticking only to following this Varnashrama principles and not uh, inculcating bhakti principles, not following the core devotional principles of Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, then it is not very much appreciated in the Vedic culture by Srimad Bhagavatam, Sharma Yevahi Kevalam. But if you follow your Varna Dharma, you follow your Ashram Dharma, but also worship the Supreme Lord, try to please Him, then ye prayaso jita jito pyasita istrilokyam. Even um, the Lord, who is unconquerable in all the worlds, can also become conquerable so easily, provided we uh, we take shelter of the process of Bhakti Yoga. So, without Bhakti Yoga, without taking shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, uh, whatever rules and regulations we follow is not of much. It's not very much appreciated. So now there is a beautiful shloka that emphasizes the importance of taking shelter of the Lord's lotus feet. Sri Krishna Ghriyugam Sakrit Shrutigatam Sarvanya Dhyatam Yadvipadam Vilopa Nipunam Satsampadam Dayakam Drishtam Charutaya Chamatkritipadam Sarvendriya स्पृष्टं यत्क्लमहन्ति निर्वृतकरं तन्मे क्रियात् काङ्क्षितम् श्रीकृष्णाङ्घ्रियुगं सकृत् श्रुतिगतं श्रीकृष्णाङ्घ्रियुगं means the pair of the lotus feet of Krishna. Sakrit Shritigatam, even if you hear the glories of Krishna's lotus feet even once, Sarvanya Trishnaharam, that will completely destroy all material desires. We may have so many material desires. Trishna. Trishna means hankerings. Hankerings to enjoy on a material platform. But Anya Trishna Haram, the shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna, can completely destroy all our material hankerings or material desires. Sri Krishna Ghriyugam Sakrit Shritigatam Sarvanya Trishna Haram Dhyatam Yadvipadam Vilopanipunam Satsampadam Dayakam. Dhyatam, if you meditate on those lotus feet, Yadvipadam Vilopanipunam. So that meditation on Krishna's lotus feet can expertly remove all the calamities. Right? Satsampadam Dayakam. And that meditation on Krishna's lotus feet will give us the Sat Sampada. What is that Sat Sampada? Sat means good. Sampada means wealth. So, meditating on Krishna's lotus feet will bestow upon us the real wealth. What is that real wealth? Dollars? gold, silver, or big prosperity or buildings, uh, position, power, name, fame, prestige, followers. Is that the sampada? No. The real sampada of the soul is character, the saintly qualities. They are the real spiritual riches. Sat Sampadam Dayakam. Taking shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna will give us the real wealth of saintly qualities, Vaishnava qualities like compassion, Vaishnava qualities like forgiveness. Like yesterday evening, we were discussing so many Vaishnava qualities, primarily forgiveness. So, by taking shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, we will develop these good qualities. ध्यातं यद्विपदां विलोपनिपुणं सत्सम्पदं दायकम् दृष्टं चारुतया च मत्कृतिपदं सर्वेन्द्रियाह्लादकम् दृष्टं चारुतया. When you see, drishta means to see. When you now in the second line we have seen how meditation on Krishna's lotus feet will benefit us. In the first line we have seen how hearing about Krishna's lotus feet will benefit us. Now we will see how seeing Krishna's lotus feet will benefit us. Drishtam charutaya chamatkritipadam sarvendriya hladakam. Drishtam, when you see the beautiful lotus feet of the Lord, chamatkritipadam. The Lord's lotus feet produce astonishment and wonder. Chamatkriti, chamatkar means wonder, astonishment, vismaya. So they are very wonderful feet. And what will happen if you see those feet? Sarvendriya hladakam. It's a great delight to all the senses. Even in the Rudra Gita, Lord Shiva says, स्निग्धप्रावृद्घनश्यामं सर्वसौन्दर्यसङ्ग्रहं चार्वायतचतुर्बाहु सुजातरुचिराननं पद्मकोशपलाशाक्षं सुन्दरभ्रूसुनासिकं सुद्विजं सुकपोलास्यं समकर्णविभूषणम्. Uh, he also says that uh, दर्शनं नोदिदृक्षूणां देहि भागवतार्चितं रूपं प्रियतमं स्वानां सर्वेन्द्रियगुणाञ्जनम्. Rupam Priyatamam Swanam. Lord Shiva is praying for the darshan of the Lord. Rupam Priyatamam. The Lord is very dear to everyone, and Shiva is aspiring for the darshan of that form of the Lord which is very dear to everyone. This is Krishna's Vrindavan form. Rupam Priyatamam Swanam Sarvendriya Gunanjanam. It can completely enliven all the senses. Similarly, in this shloka it said, Sarvendriya Hladakam, it's a delight to all the senses. Prishtam Yatklamahantri Nirvritakaram Tanme Kriyat Kankshitam. Prishtam, if you remember the lotus feet of the Lord, if you speak about the lotus feet of the Lord, Yat Klamahantri Nirvritakaram, that can completely remove all the fatigue and gives us deep satisfaction. Tanme kriyat kangshitam. May that pair of feet grant me what I desire the most. Tanme kriyat kangshitam. Kanksha means our desire. Whatever we desire, let that lotus feet provide. What is our desire? Not any material benedictions. Pure devotional service is our ultimate desire. Pure devotional and spiritual fulfillment is our desire. So the purpose of our prayer is to express uh, our gratitude towards Krishna, to glorify Krishna, and beg forgiveness for our offenses. And ultimately, the purpose of prayer is to be reinstated in our original constitutional position as servants of Krishna. So, unless this mood of surrender to Krishna comes, unless this taste for Krishna's lotus feet and Krishna's bhakti appears in the heart of a devotee, mm, just simply following the rules and regulations of Varna and Ashrama are not sufficient. Shrama eva hi kevalam, right? धर्मस्वनुष्ठितः पुंसां विश्वक्षेण कथासु यः न उत्पादयेदिति रतिं श्रम एव हि केवलम् न उत्पादयेदिति रतिं there is no rati there is no attraction towards Krishna Shrama eva hi kevalam. It's all waste of time. So this is what our scriptures are saying. Mhm. Follow Varna rules, follow ashram rules, be strict in them. If you're a brahmachari, try to follow brahmacharya strictly. If you're a grihastha, follow the principles of household life very strictly, very sincerely. Then if you are a brahmana, yes, do patan, yajan, study scriptures nicely, distribute knowledge to everyone. If you're a kshatriya, just rule people, protect people. uh, all this has to be done, but ultimately we need to take shelter of Krishna. The purpose of following all these rules and regulations is to please Lord Hari. Samsiddhir haritoshanam is the purpose. Okay. Thank you very much. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any questions or comments?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. I'm asking yesterday's question. One more question I had it regarding a forgiveness. Regarding a Sita Mata and Ram. When Sita Mata was ultimately came and gave her two sons to the Ram, and then she went back to the earth. What's in our language we say that पृथ्वी में समा गई वह वापस. She did not give a forgiveness to Ram, that Ram was telling join me, but she did not join, and she took a samadhi in Dharti Mata. So my question is regarding the forgiveness. Sita Mata did not forgive Ram Bhagwan.
What do you think?
I do not know.
How can Sita hold any grades towards Ram? Where is the question of Sita Devi forgiving Lord Ramachandra?
So why she did
what
not
is the difference between Sita and Ram? Sita and Ram are one. Radha and Krishna are one. Lakshmi Narayan are one. Sita Devi is the pleasure potency of Lord Ramachandra. When they're separated from each other, they experience love for each other in the mode of separation. Love between the lover and beloved is experienced through simultaneous meeting and separation. When Ram and Sita are together, when Radha and Krishna are together, when Lakshmi and Narayan are together, they experience love in the Sambhoga platform where there is a joy of union. And when they're away from each other, apparently, externally speaking, they are uh, they are experiencing love for each other in the uh, Vipralambha platform. There are two things, Vipralambha and Sambhoga. Sambhoga is joy of union, Vipralambha um, is
separation?
separation, pain of separation. So both are experiencing, both situations give pleasure to the Lord and His beloved. So we should not unnecessarily superimpose the material thought processes on the Lord's divine pastimes. Uh, on the material platform, yes, sometimes wife may not be able to forgive the husband, husband may not be able to forgive the wife. All this, holding different feelings for each other in the within the family, whether it is between wife and husband, or brother and sister, or two brothers, or two sisters, or sometimes children and parents. All this will happen on the material platform, but on the spiritual platform, there is only pure love. How can we even think that Sita doesn't forgive Ram? Sita completely understands. Mother Sita fully understood the mood of Lord Ramachandra when Lord Ram kept Sita Devi in the ashram of Valmiki Muni. In one sense, there's a reciprocation to her desire only. But from another perspective, this is that washerman passed some derogatory comments on Lord Ramachandra, and Ram had to uphold the truth. Ram had to uphold the honor of Kshatriya order. Uh, Now that this washerman has commented that I am staying with Sita Devi, although she stayed in uh, Ravana's home for 1 year, uh, I am living with her now. This washerman has commented like that. In future, people may quote me as an example, and they may say they may maintain some undesirable relationships with other people, uh, quoting like, "Oh, Ram also did like this." That will be a disservice. Lord Ramachandra is a Kshatriya. Uh, he is a ruler. He's supposed to set ideal example everywhere, just so that human society, we people, uh, are not misdirected, or uh, we don't misuse Lord Ram's example to maintain some illicit connections. The Lord has had to behave like that. But on the Vipralamba platform, on the platform of pure spiritual love, Ram and Sita are always together. Does it make sense, Mataji?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.
Gauranga Prabhu, can I ask one question or we are over?
Yes, Prabhu, you can ask.
Yeah, please accept my humble obeisance, Prabhu. I have a question like you mentioned pure devotional service, right? So just I'm curious to know, like being a grasta, we busy to day, this and that, even though we do bhakti also. So to achieve the pure devotional service, what is the mean? Can you please elaborate a little bit?
To achieve pure devotional service,
Yeah, like being a grasta, and same time the pure devotional service, look, a grasta have some desire also somewhere here or there because they are busy to this responsibility, that responsibility. But being the grasta, can you like elaborate how to achieve the pure devotional service?
whether it is grihastha or brahmachari or vanaprastha or sannyasi or brahmana or kshatriya or vaishya or sudra, the principles of pure devotional service are same. They are Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam. The principles of Sharanagati are same. They are Anukulyasya Sankalpam, Pratikulyasya Varjanam, Rakshishyati iti Vishwaso, Goptrutve Varanam Tatha, Atmanikshepa Karpanye, Shadvidha Sharanagati. So we need to adopt whatever is favorable for one's bhakti, and we need to avoid whatever is unfavorable to one's spiritual progress. So these are the principles. So, as of course, the the amount of sadhana expected from a brahmachari or a sannyasi is not same as the amount of sadhana expected from a householder. The reason is householder is serving the other three ashrams. They're earning money, they're taking care of children, they are dedicating their body, mind, and words, and energy and emotions to raise children and make them into responsible devotees. That requires a lot of investment. Those who are in the renounced order, they may just go around and inspire people, either by traveling, just giving some sessions, inspiring them. But a parent has to take care of the children, uh, in every front. Now, a renunciant may just give spiritual inspiration and then move ahead, but a parent has to take care of the physical needs and emotional needs also of the children. Thus, the the expectation from a householder, expectation of the sadhana standards of a house from a householder are generally simpler compared to a sannyasi, right? So, because they have many other services also. So, one should not necessarily feel disappointed or discouraged, mm, that, oh, I am not able to perform bhakti like a sannyasi. This is a typical episode in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. When Kurma Brahmana met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during his South India Yatra, Kurma Brahman said that Sahitena Pari Vishaya Dukkha Tarangi. He says, "Oh, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are a sannyasi, you are traveling everywhere. Uh, uh, I am unable to uh, I am unable to tolerate this Vishaya Taranga, these waves of material existence. You please take me along with you. I want to give up this life. I just want to travel with you." So that was uh, his proposal. Kripa kara prabhu more ya to ma sange sahite na pari dukha vishaya tarangi. I am unable to tolerate this vishaya taranga, waves of material existence. You know what Mahaprabhu said? Prabhu kahe aichha bata kabhu na kahiba. Grihe rahi Krishna nama nirantara laiba. Don't ever speak like that. Your household responsibilities are also important for you. You don't have to give up your home. Grihe rahi. Please stay at home. Krishna nama nirantara laiba. Try to chant the holy name of Krishna always. And he did not stop there. यारे देखे तारे कहा कृष्ण उपदेश हमारा ज्ञाय गुरु हया तारा ए देश. Whomever you see, you teach them about Krishna. Amara Agnai Guru Haya Tara Yai Desh. Take my order and become a guru and deliver all these people. So, in household life, we may have so many responsibilities. While attending to all these responsibilities, we can also practice devotional service. We can also mm, teach about Krishna to other people as much as possible. The other day, Krishna Namanand Prabhu came to pick me up to Baltimore. It's about 2.5, 3 hours drive. So he came there on Ekadashi day, and there was little gap. uh, I was coming from DC to Baltimore, and he was coming from uh, uh, New Jersey to Baltimore. At Baltimore, he had some few minutes, right? He reached little early. And in that little gap, he was going and showing Prabhupada's books to everybody, and inspiring people to take Prabhupada's books and distributing this Sunday Fist flyers. Some people took flyers, not many people took books. He was not disappointed. He was happy. At least they took flyers. Uh, so, uh, and uh, I think after coming here, he was distributing books, I think. Anyways, घरे रही kara sada Krishna Sankirtan. Stay at home and chant the holy names of the Lord. And yare dekhe tare kaha Krishna Upadesh. And whomever you see, you try to teach them about Krishna. Uh, that's how you need to uh, uh, fulfill the duties of household life. Then Mahaprabhu says, Kabhuna badi bhetomara vishayataranga punarapi yeitai pabi mora sanga. If you do like this, then vishayataranga will not bother us. The waves of material existence will not bother us. Punarapi eitai pabi mora sanga. You will definitely reach my lotus feet. So these are Mahaprabhu's words directly. If you want, you can go to the Madhya Leela of Chaitanya Charitamrita, go to 7th chapter. You can see the shlokas 127, 8, 9. So in these three shlokas, Mahaprabhu said this. So when you asked me this question, I immediately opened that in the Veda base. So Mahaprabhu says, while staying in household life, you can happily go back to Godhead by chanting the holy names, teaching about Krishna to other people as much as possible. Does it make sense, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hare
Hare Krishna. So we will conclude here.
Thank you, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. For nicely enlivening us for last few days. Thank you very much. I'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. And like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Jina Singha
Jai
Jain,
Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jai Jai Nrsimha.
Praladesha Jai,
Praladeshu Jai Mamuka Padma Pranga.
Ugraviram,
Ugraviram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatomukham.
Nrsimha
Nrsimha Bhishणम Bhadram Mrityum Mrityum Namami.
Nrsimha Bhagwan ki jai,
Jai,
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
That's all for our humble obeisances to all the small Vaishnavas,
Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyascha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah.
Vaishnavrinda ki jai,
Jai,
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai,
Jai,
Prabhupada ki jai. Go to
Jai. Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Thank you so much, Moji.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes.
Hari
Thank you,
Bol.
everyone.
Hare
Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.